All right, we're back after dinner break. We've eaten. We've watched some Primal, which is a cool show. Same people that made Samurai Jack made a much more violent adult cartoon. After 3 episodes, I don't think there's a single line of dialogue.
Unless you count.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are at the Conjurer's Manor. Barnabus, you notice that after Macath's visit, that Cog, Agony, and Sunny are sort of poking at these really old and very large books. They've got claw marks on them. They're really heavily bound.
Hello. How you doing, Barnabus?
I'm fine. What are those?
Oh. Secret books.
Kind of secret books.
Dragony secret books. Do you want to read some books about dragony secrets?
Oh, I've got some things to do. You let me go through it.
Okay.
Here are the 2 spells, says Agony. The 2 spells that are in these books, written in Book 2 and in Book 3, are advanced versions of Mage Armor.
Oh. Hello.
And you find the link. They are special spells that now are at your party's disposal. Paste the link in chat. Mage Armor 2 is a 4th level spell that grants you a +6 armor bonus. And Mage Armor 3 is a 7th level spell that grants you a +8 armor bonus.
Nice.
Otherwise, they are like Mage Armor in duration and effect.
I don't think anyone was ever complaining about the duration of mage armor. Yeah.
So that's
For spontaneous casters, you can basically learn the spell from that and take that as one of your spells at one of those spell levels. And then for wizards, they can definitely learn from that book.
Any other spells?
No, but there are
circulating scale.
there are descriptions on how you would research a way to turn your natural armor dragon scales into deflection. And then there are hints of advanced where you get to keep both.
I know a guy who can do that.
It is specifically dragon magic, and it's specifically things that the humans might have researched and then hid. You also think that the humans used some of the dragon blood and scales that they crafted or they got in the last Draco Rage in order to make this research.
See, isn't it nice to have friends? Isn't it good to have friends, Barnabus? You know, allies that are also seeking secrets and helping find treasures, solving problems.
Friend is just someone who'll stab you in the back when you're not looking.
Oh no. I thought we were friends, Barnabus. Does that mean you're going to stab me in the back when I'm not looking?
Oh, no, we're business associates.
You got Aaron to do it.
Is a business associate closer than a friend?
Oh, absolutely. We have a mutual beneficial arrangement.
Oh.
We make money together.
So you're saying I should have made Macath a business associate?
Yes, because that girl will definitely stab you in the back. Many, many times in rapid succession. Until you stop moving. And then she'll take your spell book.
No. Well, maybe this is a better part.
Are we leaving the same day or leaving tomorrow? I'd like to leave tomorrow because I spent mythic points.
It's fine. You guys can prep and go about your separate paths.
Do we want to get in the region? I mean, Quintessa. I mean, we're going to go that way slowly. We're going to go that way quickly.
Shouldn't the Archmage of Overlook help defend Elsier Vale? Says Agony.
One would think.
That does seem to make sense. It would look proper. I mean, what will people say?
I mean, he did stop the cockroach or cocker thing from. I mean, if you knew that he was possessed by something, you should have came to me. I realized I said I was busy, but I wasn't so busy not to read out a conspiracy at the heart of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're too busy.
That's bullshit, you knew it.
It is a great tragedy that such a great leader was lost to the dwarven people. And such a man of integrity as well. Barnabus.
I don't know that-
check.
I don't believe you're saying the truth right now.
That's because the man had no integrity, that's why.
Bags and bottles of insects have begun, dead insects have begun to show up at the manor.
Barnabus is about 2 hours away from going, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Thogrim, you've also got a missive from the council members. They want your testimony. And being away, running through the bush, trying to find green dragons feels like it would put you suspiciously out of contact.
Go get your testimony.
Then, I guess I'm not going to the. I'm staying. I have to stay in Overlook to deal with things. Sorry,
Well, it's going to take a while to find the dragons, and we're going to commune. It'll be a good time for Quintessa and Cog and Agony and myself to come together and meld as business partners?
Now you're getting it.
Friends. It's really friends. Friendly business partners.
It is not.
With nature and Volcanica herself.
Really don't get business, do you?
Not really. It's very confusing.
Whatever.
You,
Wait, what dragons are you hunting?
No, they're looking for greens.
No, you.
Oh, you know what? I think you're going to want to come with me.
Agony.
we have a mask. Well, we're going to get one of the green masks.
Oh, he's already got a mask. He doesn't want another one.
We want him to put the other one on.
No, you were going to experiment with the other one.
Yes,
Yes.
taking that one off and putting the green one on.
Alright, I think Agony's had enough of putting on strange masks to satisfy your curiosity. Am I right?
He doesn't have a face.
Alright,
His face is a mask now.
So what we're going to do is figure out how to remove the green mask from the other one, and then try to do the same thing with Agony, and then apparently the black one's going to disappear after you take it off. That's what Agony said. And then he wants to try the green one.
I don't know for certain. I know that she
So,
will be
Why would the
displeased.
black one disappear when it's taken off and the green one not?
Like the scale of Kurtlemak, certain artifacts find new owners to continue their artifactum.
But these 5 artifacts, the 5 masks, are theoretically all connected and similarly constructed for similar purposes. Why would one disappear
Well, the one
and
that
another
wears
one not?
The one that wears it suggests
Well,
that this might happen.
We got it off of Resmere by killing Resmere and having someone who could put it on right there.
Right.
So if we take it off of Agony without killing him, we don't have someone else to put it on, then she might be pissy and put it off to
So
someplace
you
else.
need to put it onto someone.
Okay, I see. You're suggesting Tiamat herself will become upset with you.
Of course. I mean, her spawn is just in the north.
Well, do
I-
me a favor when you are doing this experiment and intentionally antagonizing the Queen of Chromatic Dragons.
Yes.
please do it at a great distance from my person.
You've already antagonized her.
Oh yeah, but I mean not directly. It's sort of like going to your neighbours and shitting on his lawn. This would be like going up to your neighbour saying, "Hey, I'm gonna shit on your lawn. Watch me do it. Watch me do it." One elicits disgruntled frustration. The other white hot rage.
You are sort of correct, says Agony. The treasure we stole was yet to be offered to her. It wasn't hers yet.
See? Technically, we just stole from the cult, not Tiamat herself.
It's the cult's fault for not providing it, offering it.
Could we all just do a quick favor? Let's stop using her name in front of the fucking mask while talking about how we shit on her lawn. We could take these three concepts and separate them the fuck across.
Like you said, it's already matters.
I don't think the Major's private sanctum stops anything. I don't feel secure in your private sanctum, to be perfectly honest.
Your private sanctum means nothing if Tiamat wants to see inside.
Well, I'm honored if she's interested in looking.
Well, we do know that the masks are sort of like defining devices that allow direct communication. I don't think it's limited simply to, mental communication.
The words are not clear.
Yes, what you get from her might not be clear, but what she gets from you might be terribly clear.
He scratches at the edge of the mask.
Fucking perfect. So, a quick question, Barnabus. If you were to replace the heads of Lady T with a shadow type dragons for whatever reason, what would that do?
You mean if she had a bunch of shadow dragon heads?
If you graft a bunch of shadow dragon heads,
She would have different breath weapons and immunities, resistances. Though in theory, she could have any.
I mean, more like how would that have a greater impact upon the plagues that people's,
She's a goddess. The religion would change on many worlds. She's a multi-world deity, so.
Don't know whether it would be any better.
These things just work themselves out.
I imagine as you're going for your flask.
Alright, we're going now. We'll miss you, friends and business partners who are also friends, but not the stabbing in the back kind.
Don't forget the treasure!
Of course.
And I guess don't die.
See, I knew we were friends. We were friends. Also, we have all the healers. Bye. Teleport.
So Thogrim's
You end up
not
in the
going
basement.
Oh.
I assume you're leaving before teleporting.
So, but
We're all
doesn't
shitty
the
healers
mansion,
anyway.
the mansion only stops teleporting within. It redirects teleportation within. If you teleport outside, if you target outside, you should be okay, right?
No?
No.
Oh, this is great.
I thought we were on the okay list.
Unless you okayed the party.
Yeah, the party.
Okay, well then
Yeah,
yeah,
we
you're fine.
teleport.
Yeah, you can teleport.
It's a fun party trick where
I
he turns you
didn't-
off the okay list.
Yep.
So you're getting
I
beat up by
didn't okay.
Carillion.
Okay, Quintessa, Cog, Sunny, and Agony. Woo, that's a small group. End up leaving the Conjurer's Manor.
Thogrim's gonna stay behind them because I need to deal with.
No, you can't be fucking around in the forest eating berries and smoking bongs all day.
So wait, why aren't we gonna go and fight green dragons? What thing are we fighting for you there, Barney?
A different dragon.
Which one?
The god dragon.
Yeah.
Right? Why?
You gonna wake me up in time for this fight this time?
Well, don't sleep in so much.
But we can actually teleport directly to where we need to be, so there will be, I expect, time for Slate to wake up.
Alright, do you know where we're going then?
Oh, yeah, you remember the beds?
Yeah.
Underneath there. Actually, Slate is probably the best memory of all of us of that place.
You mean the temple that Branos flooded?
Yep, that's the one.
We're going down there again.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to hold our breath.
Well, we're going to have to do some exploration.
I have.
It'll be like, you know, an expedition.
I could cast life bolt.
We're going to pick a god to go do bad things with.
Okay, yeah. You guys get ready, make your plans.
I think Uncle might be a fun one to bring along. So we're gonna bring Uncle Drinko. Because nothing like Uncle Drinko to help you go fight a dragon of knowledge.
Okay, so
I see your knowledge and I raise you madness and betrayal.
there are 4 named cannon shots being drank by Thogrim.
Before we even leave, the dragons that we're expecting to meet there, what kind of dragons?
Dragon's good enough.
The dragons that you saw. Yeah, give me a roll.
I will take 10.
Arcana.
I will take 10. I'll use an inspiration. So 101.
They're amethyst dragons.
Okay.
Amethyst dragons are earth dragons. Their breath weapon is a line of concussive force.
Okay.
They can use telekinesis as spell-like abilities.
Right.
They can spit lozenges that explode. They're really good at movement, as in they can pretty much cross any water, quicksand, spider web.
Freedom of movement.
No, it's like a weird, like they can make themselves almost like weightless.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
They can stomp. What else? They are either high-level casters or, on some worlds, psionicists.
Okay.
They have as spell-like abilities.
There's no resist concussive blast spell, is there?
Resist sonic? Or resist sonic?
They've got some mental powers. You think a suggestion power if they're really old?
Where are they on the spectrum, so to speak?
Amethyst dragons tend to be neutral.
True neutral?
Yep.
Shitty.
They got suggestions and they've got charms and they're true neutral. Nothing despicable with that.
They may, depending on their subspecies, also share some of the powers of crystal dragons, which tend to be prismatic sprays and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're immune to force.
Okay.
Immune to force is good to know, because the yieldy magic missile trick is.
Will not do it, no.
Wait, so you're saying you smash them?
You smash them hard, you smash them fast.
I can smash them.
I can shoot them.
Alright, what else is there in there?
Well, there'll be a number of gems. Leave them alone.
Wait, we're not taking the gems?
No, these are our souls. Leaving the souls alone.
Leave the souls alone.
It's getting shadier by the second, Barnabus.
I don't know if I understand why.
Well, the reason we're going down is because these are, I expect, from the information I've gathered, there are some mythic dragons down there.
Oh, going to get thirsty, are we?
Which is why I thought you lot might want to come.
They're magic users, right?
Oh yes, very much so. They're as magical as any dragon.
So wait. You made a deal with these dragons.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
And you're going down there to bust your deal.
Well, I never agreed to not attack them.
Why do you wear the fucking purple gem in your forehead? Isn't this your temple or something?
It's a disguise.
Ah. Okay. I mean, I don't fucking give a shit what you do, Barnabus, and who you mutter to beg for your spells, but just check.
You do understand, sorcerers don't pray for spells.
Oh, I'm sure there's something out there I can break to make you stop getting your spells.
There really isn't.
Nah.
You said in their skull, stop you from getting your spells.
Oh, that too, you can do it that way.
Well,
But
yeah,
I mean
I
like
mean-
all sorcerers. You know that weed thing that Sonny keeps on talking about?
Yes, well maybe after that you can punch gravity to death.
Yeah, sure, show me the way.
Which is the god of gravity.
I don't know which one.
Let's go get god of it. You punch him to death, probably gonna mess with gravity.
I don't know. I just think somebody else should take it over almost right away.
What's gravity?
I don't know. Starts with a G, I think.
Alright then.
There's one of the natural. Never mind.
Sounds horrible.
No, in fact, you're quite fond of it, I promise you. Alright, the Thogrim, you've got to go give your testimony, eh?
Yes, I should do that now.
Do you want an attorney?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing to defend against, but come along.
I know, but I've heard you speak to people. Sometimes there's something to defend against after you speak.
You guys spend the night at the manor. You guys get prepared. In the morning, Barnabus helps you deliver your testimony.
Yeah.
Give me a profession arbiter as you help Thogrim navigate murdering the.
Not wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't doing that shit.
60?
Yeah, you went. This was so up there that it was the Imperial Administrator, the Archmage of
Denovar?
Elsirvel, and the Grand Inquisitor that questioned Thogrim about what happened. They take note of where the fight took place in the sewers. Are you offering up the seal, or are you keeping it?
You have the seal.
Question. I've had it for like 2 days now.
Yeah.
Can I duplicate it? Like study it and then make another?
Give me a
Copy in the
spellcraft
keys.
check.
Dirty pool.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Archmage. The Archmage probably should have a janitor's key, you know, the master key to
Spellcraft?
Yeah.
clean the curses out of things.
30.
So the next high
I'll-
elder, they
I'll get my-
slap themselves
my
in the
simulacra
face
to help me.
and deal
Sure.
quickly.
They can all aid.
They can all aid.
Yeah. All the Thogrims put their minds together and.
Council of Thogrim.
Okay, so that's 1.
The Grim
7.
Council.
It's so ridiculous that, like, I need to do really good on this one check. I make 100 me with money To all aid me.
There's probably some upper limit of how many people could fit around the table, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like this. Here, we all cast our vote on what we shall do.
Right, and you're all on the same thoughts, the same background. That may not work out so well.
The wisdom of the crowd. The crowd is all me.
And they agree with everything I say. My
62.
62. So, yes.
Should I do X, Y, Z?
Did you craft a backup copy of the exact... Inside there was effectively a magic key that's unique. It is no longer unique because you've copied it. Mark that down. You have a copy of the Seal of Overlook.
You should make it look like something different.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the same goddamn thing.
No, it does, because the magic is of the shape of the thing.
Then cover that, with something.
You could cover it up, but
Yeah.
the actual thing looks exactly like the
Put it in a
seal.
potato.
Okay.
Subtract, it was a couple days of work, so subtract 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
It effectively has an important augment to a mage sigil, similar to the Archmage ring that you have.
Okay.
The Varric wasn't a mage, but so there's a very specific mage key that was placed inside of it.
Okay. So,
And you've committed a crime by doing this.
Well, Thogrim is convinced
Yep.
that the council and the rules are crap. Because if that rule was broken, or that rule wasn't there, we wouldn't have been able to save him.
Thogrim is neutral in alignment, so he...
yeah, I'm making my rules.
Okay.
I'm here, I'm looking for the city!
Mark that down on the character sheet. Roll a d20, don't roll a 1. You don't get the fake mixed up with the real one when you're passing it back.
Oh, funny. They do a legend lore on the item. Crafted 2 days ago.
No, you manage to keep them because they're now identical, and
There's like a sticker on the old one, on the new one.
Sure. And Barnabus, are you presenting this back to the council as proof?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got a 62 on your... Oh, no, that was your spellcraft check. What was your legalese?
60.
60? Okay. The council ends up thanking you for your...
Just decide to stay for my life.
Give me a bluff check.
Yeah, fucking tragedy.
Court recorder. It's like, am I supposed to type sarcastically or?
I don't have a bluff.
Okay. So, with that comment results in a comment from that council of folks that you give testimony to, including the Imperial Administrator, your boss, the Archmage of Denovar, who's kind of the Archmage of Elsier Vale, and the Grand Inquisitor of the Imperium, basically say the next time you take action against the council of a city like Overlook or of Denovar, that you consult them first.
Rules.
Okay. With that much, you're pretty sure that Barnabus helped you phrase it in a way where you were able to stay within the bounds of your position.
It looked immediately necessary.
It was immediately necessary due to these factors.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, and you've got witnesses, and Quintessa didn't stick a bunch
There's
of
immediate
innocent
harm and
dwarves into
probable
acid
cause
pits, and yep. You guys non-lethally handled all the guards, and then lethally handled the horrible
yeah,
thing.
imagine 80 fucking casualties on top of.
They do give you access to the scroll tube.
We need to find out where this came from.
And samples of the dead bugs that they found. They found 3 different species of cockroach.
Barnabas looks at the tube. Quite the mystery.
It's fucking, it's not dark wood. They think it's dark wood. It's dead Yggdrasil wood.
Yeah.
It's got the carvings on it.
You fucking
Can we make a planar key from this?
It is a substance. It's not metal, though.
Can we ironwood it and then make a key out of it?
Interesting. So there's some interesting things that you might be able to do with this. Somebody should put that on their character sheet that they have.
I'll put it on my character sheet for now. It's
Shadow Wrought Yggdrasil.
It all goes to the shitty parts of the tree. Whoa.
Scroll tube.
yeah.
With Gazaregion styling.
And up against region. Accidentally. So he's gonna eventually, like, randomly disintegrate a fat guy just because it's like, oh, you're doing that. Oh, you're the
So we know that the seal lets me teleport in and out of chambers and anything below.
Yep.
What else does it do?
It might get you through some wards.
The golems probably are gonna try to punch you.
The golems in the basement might actually listen to you.
Yeah. Cool.
Make them do funny poses when they come down there.
You could also stamp letters with the seal of goddamn as you were the great elder of Overlook. Mail fraud. Message fraud.
Oh, look, the Archmage gets 20% share of all
100 grand a year more. Ding, ding.
Question: how much does Thogrim make as the Archmage?
A number that will be calculated at the end of the year.
Well, right now it's a number that's paying for the costs of running your little domain where it hasn't been run in a while. So you don't know. Your simulacra will figure it out.
You guys figure
There will be some surplus probably at the end of the
It's
year.
less than adventure.
It is definitely less than adventure.
I've got a bookstore. I'm like, don't even
even
bother
bother
me.
me.
It's a bookstore. Are you
It's
kidding
just a
me?
tax scam.
50 gold pieces a month, Mark.
Give me that bag.
But smack, buy yourself something nice.
You mean I get to keep it? Well, no. Yeah.
That's funny. You know how much money Barnabus has after that face punch trading?
0?
59 gold pieces.
You know what? I say that, but right now that 50 gold, I got less than 1,000 after that reading the manual. I'm like,
Yeah. So so reading the manual, you need to make something, give it to it.
Yeah,
a masterwork
How
manual.
much? How much do you have to give? 50 grand.
50 grand.
Yeah. How many times can you do that?
Twice.
And it's
Twice. But you have to have mythic.
Mythic.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess you could do it
Worth
beforehand, and then once you got to.
You can do it beforehand to get rid of the negative penalties on your race. That's
You
also a
do
power
those
that.
for 25 grand.
Get rid of the negative, but you can only get rid of the negative and then do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
You don't need
that's
a-
what
you-
Barnabus
but
eventually
you need a-
had.
You need a mythic, or you don't need a mythic.
You need a mythic path available to buy the half
Yeah.
advanced
Getting rid of
simple
your
temple.
creator penalty is just
It's
created.
just 25 grand.
Cog's going to take a look at the book.
I don't
Well,
know.
'cause-
Okay, but now is
Well,
not
he's
the
a living
time.
creature, and he's an elf soul, so yeah, you could use the book, and then your -2 to con.
-2 con goes away. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
His race is -2 con.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's definitely one you don't want low.
Big con better than small con.
Alright, well,
Oh no,
when
my
we come
con
back.
is too great.
When we come back.
All right, so Barnabas, you've been brought to the Amethyst Cave, but I think you were brought there by Geode, right?
Yes.
So you never walked physically there.
No.
So yeah, you're not sure how to physically get there.
We're explorers.
Okay. All right. So
Wait, so we got the druid or somebody to tell us where to go to find the cave? Or are we just going to go down there?
We're going to go explore. Old-fashioned adventuring, what we're good at.
That's what we're good at.
I mean that and a few other things, but still, you know.
All right. So we have life bubble available. Should probably tie ourselves together so we don't get lost. And everyone's in the dark.
Yeah?
Barnabus slips his goggles on.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you, since you're the heaviest, lead the way, please.
How'd it go with the council?
That's fine. Basically said, ask us before you kill somebody else.
Oh.
Council.
Did they happen to mention what they're doing for like new elections? Or
No, this was they first wanted to find what the fuck happened. There will likely be a gathering of the clans for a funeral, and then voting an extra leader, and then once they have that extra leader, there will be a vote between those leaders to see who the
Under
great
Brennos'
elders.
breath.
Yeah.
Please not the light lady. Please not the light lady. Not the light lady, please. Proper dwarf.
Oh, look at that cheery chap there. What's his name?
dwarf! You could solve this, Brennos. Go and inquisit them. Inquisit them with your sword. Right between there. Just take out the hearts. All for the Inquisition. Unity, proper dwarf.
Hey, Barnabus.
Yeah.
You know when you have one of those, inside thoughts, and it starts to make a lot of sense?
Yeah.
I started doing something similar. Let me do it.
Duly noted.
No, you're not a silly man. You're a serious man.
Very serious.
Very serious. What are we doing today?
We're going to betray for knowledge and power. It's basically the portfolio trick.
How the mighty have marched out of the high hills into the muddy, endless tracks. They're now all up to their knees in mud, fighting, shooting each other. What a great afterlife for those who live so pure.
Proper doors, swing axes, and swords, and pikes. Fucking Vulcan. Stop along.
Your friend over there is going to make that cult be very powerful. There's also a way to end that threat. Stick his head in a cannon and fire it. You'll feel much better.
I'll never sully my hands with a cannon. Don't worry, Thogrim, I never sully my hands with a cannon.
Huh?
But you should.
I've got a better idea. You can get rid of that little dragon inside your sword. Carry me around in it.
Yes. Do it. DM point, player talking to a player. Anything suggested by the DM's bad idea.
Brenos likes Zateo.
Yep.
Comment is undefined.
I will tell that story later.
When we have a conclusion, we'll tell the story.
Yep, exactly. There's currently still a customer support case on that one.
Okay, we're gonna.
We're all.
Okay, how are you getting to where you're going and where you're going?
Oh, Adric is actually with the token. Oh, okay. How you doing, bud? I think Brenos is going to be talking to walls and shadows and stuff along the way. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. Alright, so where are we heading to?
You were with us when we went to the vents. We're going to teleport to the vents.
I just heard this is where Brenos committed a genocide or something.
Yeah, he fucking There was a goblin army coming through, and he flooded tunnels. They all died.
So, seeing as there are more
One of his
goblins,
greatest moments.
it was an attempted genocide and not a true.
It was pretty heroic, yeah.
Oh, the goblin ladies fed so well that day. You did such a great thing for them.
Saved many dwarf lives on the way.
You may have inspired a few of the other old gods. Chatter, chatter, chatter. They are talking.
And I'm listening.
Do you know what an almanac is?
It's a thing full of omens.
Yes. You know the gods keep an almanac. What years will be the best for the threshing?
Barnabus, do you know where the god's almanac is?
God's have an almanac.
Aye.
Knowledge, religion.
Oh, okay. Knowledge, religion. He's gonna do his memory thing where he re-rolls, but he's taking 10, despite the fact. So he will get with a inspiration point. Knowledge, religion. 2, right. 6 plus. Oh, plus 2. Is that a 92?
You're not sure if you. You think that the Norns wrote a book that is so special to the gods that they might keep it in a place called the Cynosure.
Wait, where is the Cynosure?
The Cynosure, I guess, is another knowledge planes.
I'll take 20 on that knowledge planes and do the same thing with the brain trick and spend an inspiration point. No, oh no. $99.
Gretzky.
It is a demiplane that only gods can visit, and it's maintained by tithes from various pantheons to have a meeting place that is neutral to all of the deities.
Okay.
It's like not, just like demiplanes, it's kind of floating out there. It's not specifically tied to a demiplane, although if you were to guess which plane it might be tied to, it's probably the Outlands, given its neutral spacing. Yeah.
Well,
It's not a place where there is a god that calls it its domain, or if it is, then there's some caretaker, and that caretaker doesn't really have worshippers. But it's definitely a construct of the old gods.
oh yeah, the old gods. The Norns wrote a book. The gods really liked it, so they keep it in the Cynosure. It's a demi-plane, so we can't go there, unfortunately. You've got to be a god to get there.
Give us time.
You should have. Never mind.
I can read it for
God
you.
of cannons, eh? I like it.
You're not supposed to know these things, yet you have things that you're not supposed to have.
Is the upcoming year a good year? bumper crop.
Ask about the next year. And the year after that.
So Brenos' sixth circle spell that he's took this level
Yep.
is called Prognostication.
Mm-hmm.
And it's where you do a divination that's got a 1-year ticker on it, but it's really cryptic.
Okay.
And after we do whatever we do with we're going to do a prognostication over. We're gonna go. Hey, buddy, give me the cryptic ooga booga
Cryptic ooga booga.
for like. Basically, you could start to use this sort of information to be like, when is the big war happening?
Yep.
Like the major events, to be ready for the major events, you can start to narrow them down in that time frame. And it's got a 1-year window.
Sorry, I'm just making notes. I didn't know you were going to call the dwarf not there.
No.
Dwarf not there is very chatty with you.
Oh, he's just a trove of insanity, madness, bad ideas, and information.
He's always
killing Thogrim in a gruesome way would stop the cult of Vulcan from developing.
It's amazing, Barnabas. Brenos is so boring most days. Sharpening his weapons, grumbling about technology, picking his nose, eating, drinking, shitting. You don't like going to the shitter after Brenos. But then sometimes he comes up with these concepts that, like, you swear he shouldn't know these things.
Where did you hear about the almanac?
Oh, my uncle told me about it.
Your uncle.
Yeah, my uncle.
You know he's what's it called? No family is spelled.
Orphan.
Orphaned.
No, I know who the uncle is. He's up to trouble. But if you could get the book,
You can read it.
I wouldn't say no.
Information's not for him. It's for you. My favorite nephew.
We'll need a favor at some point.
Who is what's his name? Darinka's. Who are his siblings?
Like a whole bunch of them more than some.
Yes, which ones?
Give me a knowledge religion while I'm looking this up.
Okay, I will take 10 and just get 72.
Just.
Darinka, in a paroxysm of fear, Darinka stabbed his brother in the back and fled, leaving Karazan's mind to be horribly consumed by the tentacled one, while his body was thrown in the abyss where it yet lies. So he had a brother.
He had a brother, just the one.
And then who were his... They were twins of a dwarven god that was a lesser deity at the time of the conception, and there are rumors that it was possibly Morden himself. But it's unclear, and no one has come forth and claimed ownership of these two Mad Darrow children.
Okay. Alright, that's all I need to know.
Okay. The god of cruelty, knowledge, and magic.
Barnabus should have picked Darinka.
Looks like you're
Could have been your Barnabas.
His favored weapon is a spell-storing dagger of venom. Hit you with a spell, hit you with poison. And the tentacled one is Ilse Unseen, the Mind Flayer god.
Yeah.
Eight, Darrow god.
Okay.
Okay, Barnabas, where are you bringing your group?
We're gonna teleport to the vents.
Okay. Somebody's knocking off the teleport.
Did you go to Thogrim?
She lost it.
Just sorcerer.
Yeah. You can do quite a bit of these, can't you?
I can get us there. Probably.
He doesn't have sevens.
I have sevens.
Well,
That's my bloodline spell, so I'm not going to take it for my first seven.
yeah. He doesn't have to great teleport.
You have to show me what this place looks like. That would teleport you to.
Oh, my apologies.
Okay, the vents aren't too far from
Share memory?
Overlook. They're kind of at the bottom of the mountain range. It looks like this. You arrive in a field full of lime and sulfur encrusted rocks. There's heat vents and a few small geysers. It's the middle of the day in the end of spring. It's warm-ish, but there's still a lot of ash blowing around in the atmosphere. There's kind of a haze everywhere. You notice that it's the end of spring and certain plants and grasses haven't quite started their growing season yet.
The rune giant that we killed in this area.
Yep.
And then the whole thing went. The big thing happened.
Yeah.
Is its body around here, or is it like?
No, it's been
Picked clean and
picked clean, and somebody might have come and collected it.
A client of rune giants might have come and picked up their dead,
Yeah.
or took for spell components.
Yeah, you don't see signs of the rune giant body. You see where it died, but you don't see it.
It feels like almost a lifetime ago that we were fighting a rune giant here.
Remember how
The token is still on the map, but
Yeah, buddy.
you weren't here.
Remember when you were scary? I'll take you and your brother now.
Now you're target practice.
Alright, so we need to get down deep enough to get to that. I don't know, all things are flooded down there.
Well, it's starting to find out.
Okay, so that was a greater teleport to get us there?
yeah, Slake sits up.
So,
There's nobody here.
yeah, just us, yes.
Oh.
Alright, so, we'll head down. Let's tie ourselves together. Does that make sense?
Well, let's see if there's water.
Well, my problem, my concept is this. I know tunnels will have currents, right?
If they're still flooded.
If they're flooded. Fair enough.
If we were smart, we would have asked the old man for fucking freedom movements that would last all day before he fucked off. No, we got him to fuck off before we gonna be wet, and we're gonna have sticky boots, and it's gonna be bullshit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were an adventurer. My mistake.
Eamon says, doesn't anyone have find the path?
Yeah, none of us are druids.
Yes. You don't need to be a druid. One can also be a bard. Or an inquisitor.
Two useless schools. I mean, go ahead.
I remember you mentioning it. That's what Eamon says. Not wanting to steal any good idea from his boss.
Does your fucking cannon work underwater?
Templar, I think we should get one.
There's a specific power that lets guns be used underwater.
Does this cannon have that power?
I don't remember what it is.
Life bubble might also provide a thin film of air
it
around
does.
around your person, so
like
that one.
Fire.
Yeah.
What happens when you?
Oh, it's a reduced. It'll be a reduced range.
Will be the 5-foot range increments.
Okay, so Howie doesn't come out until needed.
This is one of those ones where it'll be like, my kingdom for spear. or I cast ring movement, that's fine. Alright. Okay, so
I'll throw
Alright,
I'll
so-
throw a life bubble up. You can do that.
we got life bubble ones, and we're gonna go in. Are we just gonna teleport down and figure out when we pop out?
Well, we can't just.
Map this shit out?
I'd like to map it out, old-fashioned style.
Alright. You got the spell prepared?
Uh,
You divine now?
Yes, I'll be dividing.
Lead the way.
Life bubble. Oh, okay, so I'm just right.
Take that off.
I'm just ticking off some spells that are not up on them. Alright,
La,
so
la, la.
Barnabus is going to spend a mythic point
Yep.
to cast Find the Path.
And you can cast that?
It is a 6th level bard spell.
Wow. All right. And a witch spell. Cool.
Also a knowledge spell.
Yep.
So I like with Jurinka, I could have picked that domain to cast this spell for the group. I didn't.
It's fine. This is Barnabas' thing. You can spend the.
How
Okay.
hot is the water, by the way?
You feel the spell kind of
How hot
like
is the
flipping
water?
around, like trying to find a way, and the shortest route is at some point for you to not too far away from the vents. You sense the direction. Okay, you sense it's a direction away from the vents.
Okay. Overland Flight is already up
Yep.
for him. I'm just gonna put it on Eamon as well because no sense heavy armor guy is slowing us down.
So the focus is a set of divination counters. So I imagine it like some sort of dowsing rod or kind of being pulled along. You can do a free hand.
Yeah.
Barnabas is leading on.
Lionstone thing above your
Yeah.
head pointing towards the goal.
Yep.
Okay.
Barnabas kind of leads you off the path. How long does the spell will last?
It will last 190 minutes.
Okay. You walk for a few hundred yards down into the valley through some bushes, and then all of a sudden the dowsing rod points directly down.
Okay, is there an actual opening?
There's no opening.
Okay,
Want us to make an opening?
what is beneath us?
It appears to be a little bit of mountain topsoil, maybe a little bit of clay, and then you can see some of the bedrock exposed, like you're kind of sitting on the side of the mountain.
Is it an illusion?
Yeah, give me a will save.
No. My character sheet is too long. There we go. $20's probably not going to do it, even if so.
Just look right to everyone.
So you guys should just look around here, you say?
Well, it's telling me to go straight down. This seems to be not the path.
Regent will take a crack at it simply because he's got spellcraft, so he should know that it should. It might be the safest fucking direct route.
Told you read to it.
Detect secret doors.
You are sensing that down is the way to get to where you want to go.
Look for a secret door.
Detect secret doors.
Okay, so you cast Detect Secret Doors. There's nothing but stone and earth here.
28. I'm gonna like try to disbelieve an illusion.
No, you guys trump around. Brenos, you've got a good survival.
Oh yeah. Burnus and Widget both have good spells.
Barnabas has a 57 in survival.
Okay, you while you guys are looking around, there are dragon tracks here.
Where the fuck are they going?
They seem to stop here.
Did they fucking red flag or something?
and then go dive into the earth.
Do amethyst dragon earth climb?
Not to your knowledge. Not typical ones. It's not to say that they can't.
Possibly gate.
You see, they tend to do it around the same spot, not always the exact same spot.
What about one fucking?
And then you see claws coming out of the earth, like they climb out of the earth.
The pass wall. They're using that. Can they do that?
Well, they're dragons. I mean, it's magic. It's possible.
How about we just disintegrate the fuck out of the ground and see what we find out there?
Well,
If you want to start blasting it, but that's kind of like an alarm, you know?
So there's a section of the ground that is. There's got to be a scope to it. I'm just contemplating if by subjective reality, the ground.
Is there a spell with 3
Probably
elements?
dangerous thing to do, which
I'm going to the sun of the earth, guys!
spell wears off, you're just trapped down there.
Hope there's Underdark!
You sit through the Underdark.
we could try a pass wall.
Do you know any polymorphs?
No.
Do you? Not traditional museum. I don't think so. Don't tell me the old man is the most useful here. It's just not what I wanted to hear today.
He is frustratingly useful.
He would go, oh, it's right down fucking there, and then he'd turn to a rock, go down there, go, hey, it's over here, and then pass walls fucking through.
I get an idea of the direction, correct?
Yep.
So I know it's that way.
Yeah.
From here.
You find exactly where it's down.
So I am going to attempt to pass wall.
Okay, you create a 5 by 8 foot opening, 10 feet deep, plus 5 feet for every 3 additional levels. So how deep is your pass wall?
It would be 18, so
6, 30, 40 feet.
25 feet.
Your level is 16, so 5 times 5, 25, 35 feet deep. Okay.
No, it's 19. Is it caster level 19?
Oh. So that's
he's
another.
a mythic point.
Okay, so
and
that's
he's got a
another
thing.
So it's like 40 feet deep. Okay, yeah. About 30 feet down, you've opened up a chasm into a. You've opened up a hole into a cavern.
Pass wall. No, it stays there though, right? Like we can just walk through it.
It'll stay there for 19 hours. The discern location is telling you to go down the hole.
Get in the hole.
Okay. Can you tell if there's any heat coming from down there?
There is warmth coming from the earth in this area, especially given that 200 yards that way there's steam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we
resist
pick up a
energy.
rock and cast light, drop it down, see what we're looking at?
Yep, you pass through about 20 feet of rock that you've pass walled through, and then maybe about a 30-foot drop. You can see a bunch of rocks have fallen down there. There's some weird crushed purple stone that's glowing.
Yeah.
And you can see some gravelly claw marks all along the wall, like dragons come in and climb in and out of here.
It's dry.
It's humid.
So,
Prep your spells.
resist energy. We'll give Sonic and fire
Fire, okay.
for now.
Okay, you don't feel the heat and
For the party, we'll cast it. Freedom of movement.
Oh, I'll bring out Howie for these two.
okay, Howie's out. Papa!
Which will cast see visibility on something. Just
So
in case.
those two resists are done.
How far from here?
Dun-dun.
That's it.
Okay, well, Blake has got his mutagen ready.
And you get.
That looks like it. It looks like it, the shiny rock and...
No, it looks like there's like gravelly kind of leftovers, like it's in between the rocks that are down there. It's not like a inside of a geode.
long-term buffs.
Yeah.
So for now,
There's immediately like ventilation kind of coming out of the earth.
See invisibility. We'll do see invisibility, a telepathic bond. We've already got overland flight running, and then those two communal resist.
How nice of them to share their thoughts.
Life bubbles up.
Hey, it's useful to have your friends chat on your mind. Takes a little getting used to though, so you don't get distracted.
How long is telepathy?
Yeah.
You know, Barnabus, we can hear you when you're having a happier conversation, right?
This.
You'll get used to it.
Any more spells? Poisons? No, should be fine.
They will crush us with telekinesis and sheer force of themselves.
You got an interesting group. Chaos and law. The abyss and hell pulling their strings.
They all like to be alive.
That is factually correct.
Of course they do. The struggle of mortals. So fun to watch. And then often at times so dreadfully boring.
It's unifying.
You are not boring. You and your little fellowship.
Are we a fellowship or we're a guild or something?
We're a
More
league.
like a consortium.
A league. We're a league, which is like a consortium.
Yes. In this for the business. So, are you casting this spell?
Brothers in greed.
He's not putting up good hope yet.
Oh, over there.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure we get through this so I can swoot over.
You're about to enter a creature that is a lair of a creature that is the epitome of greed.
How far off are we from that layer?
The stench of new gods wafts. A short walk to a quick death.
There's not mine.
Papa is not home.
This is the right time to be doing this.
Alright, let's go.
I fear the strings of others have pulled him away. You should skulk into the hen house now, little foxes.
Double time.
Okay, Thogrim,
Thogrim's the first to go in.
mistaken how you.
Okay.
Let's go.
Kick Slate down the hole.
Slate climbs down. He's taking a lot of ranks in just physical stuff for.
Because he doesn't get flying spells, that's why.
Yeah, his climb is actually pretty good. Without his shield in hand, his climb is plus 22.
Pretty damn good.
He slams his mutagen, it's 24. He doesn't rage climb
If he rages his-
No, there are enough handholds from the dragon claw marks and the rock that he is able to quickly slide down, and he gets down without injuring himself. Thogrim has entered. There's a tunnel big enough for dragons to go down.
Yep.
You can feel like a warm heat coming from the tunnel. Your abjurations are keeping you safe from the heat.
Was it enough to have damaged us? I was wondering what kind of cover we're dealing with here.
Like maybe a D4 over the course of a certain amount of time. Steam.
Yeah. Okay.
Brannos hops down.
Yep.
Flying or
Barnabus climbs down.
okay. Brannos and Slate climb down. Eamon.
Eamon floats down, he's got an overland
Okay.
flight. Actually, I think Barnabus is going to get an overland flight too.
Okay. You get to the tunnel, and the floor of the tunnel kind of goes down, and there is the tunnel is filled with water going forward.
Okay.
The dragons just simply look like they just wade into this and continue traveling.
Who doesn't have the ability to free movement themselves?
It's like
The
He's not going
and would take one.
Yep. Slake just, I'm gonna show you how deep this is.
I don't have
Just walks into the water.
I will give you one.
You can see him down there. Those that have dark vision, you can see Slake kind of walking along the bottom.
So Brennis will get Thogrim
Okay.
and Howie
Barnabus will get Eamon
and Widget.
and Widget, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we want the cannon to have freedom of movement in the water.
Yes, we do. We want your things to smash to the best of your ability.
Hopefully we're not fighting in the water, yeah?
Last time I was there, it was dry.
Alright.
And you cast the resist communals, right? On it?
Yeah, heat and sonic.
Okay. Brennis is going to cast a mythic heroism and a mythic keen edge.
Heat and sonic, you say?
There we go.
Oh.
Down to Papa.
There's enough room for you guys to fly just above the water.
Okay, we're going to. As we, I guess, Brennis will create an illusory single illusion of himself.
Okay.
He's got mirror image power.
That's nice.
And we could theoretically bluff or make veil ourselves.
Heroic fortune, right?
Although we got
Heroic
this guy,
fortune.
so I don't know if we need
Right for
to
battle.
worry about that.
Oh, thank you.
Heroic fortune right before battle.
Okay. Drink at the beginning of the battle. All right.
Last for
Rounds.
Brennis is going to cast a mythic bless.
Okay.
Everybody, you get to choose to roll twice on one attack roll or saving throw. That happens the next 17 minutes or 15 minutes, 16 minutes, whatever the cast roll is.
Alright.
It's also a bless. And he's like a better bless, but it's.
Alright, we'll also overrun flight. We'll also put up good hope.
Slake doesn't want to miss this, so he's just continuing to walk forward underwater.
Okay. I think he's got the bless.
1300.
Does the bless affect or is he rejecting the bless?
Oh, I know he doesn't take the bless.
Okay. Alright, fine.
It's specifically a spell, so there's like there's a line to be drawn.
There's a line. Alright. Cool.
Okay, so we've got.
I think we're going forward.
We have good hope.
Yeah. Good hope's up.
So,
After about 10 minutes, Barnabas can do his cognition. Good hoop, eh, Mark?
Yep. The best view.
The best hoop.
Okay. Give me a roll of 3d6.
I'm drinking a locate weakness as well.
Alright. 7.
Okay, it'll take you 7 rounds of flying down this kind of watery passageways to reach like a critical juncture.
Okay.
This is in addition to whatever you guys standing around casting spells on yourself.
Yep. Okay.
You easily catch up to Slake, but Slake's also arriving at the juncture kind of at the right time.
Cool.
And then if you guys stop editing your characters, I'm going to move you to a different map.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Cast all spells on my sheet.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
put
done.
all the characters down.
Yeah.
Alan. Barnabus.
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 So it'll last for 16 minutes. Will help you strike really well. Locate weakness. Roll your crit damage twice. Take the best.
Sweet.
Okay, this has got to be it.
It's not one.
The cavern walls of this round cistern are kind of where the water is sort of bubbling with heat. Are crystalline and glowing. You guys are flying. You've got room to fly above here.
Yep.
And Slake is surfaced, like he's swam up to the surface. It's beautiful, and you feel like you're intruding, Barnabus.
Big spells.
As you guys arrive and kind of make a little bit of noise, or at least Slake does, crawling along the wall like a spider is not but one, but two, how should we call them, geodespawns. They look like dragons that are made out of crystalline amethyst. They look at you and you can hear this kind of like their thoughts. They're speaking to you almost in a telepathy.
What have we here? What brings you to the entrance to Geode's lair? The glimmer, the glimmer.
I have come to bring souls. Gems with the minds and intellects of geniuses.
Okay. Yeah, give me a bluff.
Oh, technically not.
I know.
Yep.
I'm lying.
What kind of genius?
Yep.
The mad genius?
Yeah. I got that on quick antigens, 59.
73. You believe me?
I do believe
I thought we were here to kill dragons.
Okay.
That's Amy. I thought we were here to kill dragons.
And who might you be?
You can hear them asking in your mind, and they're asking the crystal in your forehead.
I am basically Dr. Barnabus Darby.
Doctor. Place the souls on the disc.
One of them waves a claw, and this big floating disc appears.
We will accept them on your behalf.
Well, I was hoping I could come into the great chamber and view its grandeur once more, and perhaps convert some of my friends who have not seen its wonders.
Place the gems upon the disc. You will be rewarded. Dr. Barnabus Darby.
He has the gem of...
Wait. You have not been here in some time.
Yeah, it was a little drier last time.
Why have you been away for so long?
I've been fucking busy.
You were commanded.
Oh, and now I'm here.
Place the souls in the gems upon the disc. We shall see if it is sufficient.
Fish? Fucking, see, this is why. This is why.
This is what?
I'm not talking to you.
How dare you speak to the spawn of Geode? The glimmer, the glimmer.
You know, they call themselves Spawn and wonder why they get no respect.
Something's not right here.
He actually has... Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Initiative.
Such a touchy bunch.
I just look at you as the sonic waves start coming at us.
At least
Fucking
now,
Barnabus.
if anyone comes and asks why, I'll be like, it was self-defense.
They're kind of assholes if you think about it. It's really their fault.
It's really their own fault.
Really?
They brought this on themselves.
I got this thing, and you're digging around for it.
Well, it's really important. Where's the fucking I want to see somewhere. I have to barf it out of my vomit bag.
I was looking at my character sheet. I do have a gem for that crazy aberration.
Yes. Yep.
That guy.
You had 3 gemstones that...
I gave one to, and I have a gem of one of their priests.
So your imp gave you 3 new gemstones.
New gems, yeah.
That were like of madmen.
Yeah, he took the empty ones and took the hellish, and gave me hellish ones.
Yeah. You replaced them with full power.
Okay, do you guys have any temp mods to your initiatives?
Good hope.
+2 on everybody, +4 on Brennan.
Okay, widget, 4 on Brennos. Oops. 4. Widget is 2. Cog isn't here. Barnabus, Eamon. Is that it? Alright, I'm gonna add some initiatives to the count.
Those are cool dragons.
No, Barnabas didn't seem to approach with.
Proper reverence.
Yeah.
He didn't know the secret handshake.
Sorry, I'm not suitably impressed.
It's fine, it's Barnabas. You expect shit like this.
Ken does it a certain way.
It's just.
Holy hand grenade!
Cog isn't here. I think I've got everyone. Brennos, Widget, Barnabas, Eamon, Slake, Agony is not here. Am I missing anyone? Brennos, Widget, Barnabas, Eamon. Oh, I need fucking cannon dude. Thogrim.
Hey boy. Cannon boy. Get your cannonball in here, cannon boy.
Oh, you rolled a 19.
Cannon? With Thogrim?
Thogrim.
Yeah, boy.
He's not first though.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, they begin growling. Brett knows Barnabas has lots to learn about humility in godly places. It's a full initiative. They saw you, you saw them. You have your medium term buffs up, but not your round per level. So, Brennos, what are you doing?
I'm going to
And how is Brennos moving right now?
fly spell from his Alma.
Okay.
Because he was told to get in there quickly while that fox's hen house rooster's gone. Go get the chickens.
You have an overland plate on.
Oh. Well, then,
It's slower, right? If you want to go over the flight.
I've got my celestial armor.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to make a judgment.
Okay.
We're not certain. Dragons can be kind of a pain in the butt to hit. They also do make you have to save real hard, and they eat your bum pretty good sometimes. Like they chew you up.
They do.
So we will do purity, protection, and destruction as our judgment.
Okay.
So that's AC saving throw and damage, and we will skip the hit, and then we will Bane Dragon on our blade, because that seems to be appropriate, which will make up for part of the missing damage. And do I want to get in there? I've got one action left. We're not hasted. I haven't cast a spell. I will. It seems like we're fighting. Brennos will spend a mythic point to use the move and attack power.
Okay.
And he's going to basically fly up to the first dragon.
It does not have combat reflexes.
Yes! Can win! Rage and smack him upside the face parts. Okay. One second. I need to. Swift move, add your tier to the attack roll, bypasses damage reduction. Okay. Cool. Alright, so. There's no bard song yet.
Not yet, no.
We're real quick. We're gonna attack with the plus 46. Oh no! Drink it, you bastard! I will re-roll.
Okay.
Does a 49 hit?
Let me see. So they've got 41. Their AC is 49.
Okay, I didn't critical fumble.
Okay.
Oopsie, oopsie doodle.
The growl from your blade. It was weird. Some of the geode of the wall, like the wall, moved. Like there's something with this where they're hanging out, kind of in the middle. There's something either going on with the rock, or you're fighting on the edge of a demiplane, or something weird has happened, and that distracted your swing a bit. Which brings us to Widget.
Oh, isn't that a fucking thing? Widget. Brandis, you fucking idiot. He's going to. There's probably more stuff in here than the 2 dragons. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can hit them both with the waves of exhaustion.
Nice.
I think I can. So we're kind of not grouped up anymore. Cone-shaped burst. Alright. So, we are going to... Yeah, I can definitely... There's definitely all sorts of patterns. That'll get all of them. Get them both. Yeah, so we're going to fly over here. And blast them both with a cone, a waves of exhaustion.
Okay. SR check.
Okay. Widget has a caster level of 20 plus. It's 1920 for necromancy. So plus 20. 24?
The DC is 29.
I think we're okay.
Okay. It sort of melts off their scales. Something.
And Widget did not cast he's not greater than this yet, so.
Okay.
He's now visible with illusions.
Something there. There he is.
Barnabas.
Barnabas will start a bard song as a free action.
Okay. What form does your bard song take?
Kill the purple fox! Fucking come after me, you fucking this and that. It's coming right for us. So hard, Marty.
False one.
What? Why are you standing next to me, you bastard? He is going to move.
It's a +4 bar song, right?
Yes, it's a +4 bar song.
We will show them.
Move over to where Eamon is. Oh, hang on a sec. I gotta see what this is. New spell. Hang on. Finger. There we go.
Do they glimmer?
Alright, that's a shitty.
Stupid mythic attack. Missed.
So, Barnabas is going to cast Feeble Mind on the one that Brenos is not next to.
Oh no, okay. No. This one.
I
Yes.
gave it to you and Barnabas.
Okay, first thing is you need to crack SR.
Yeah. We'll try to crack that SR. Come on, Mark. Make the thing work for you. There we go. Plus so 17 plus 21. Come on. 26.
The DC is 29.
I'm going to spend a mythic point.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
All right, you get through SR. Now it gets a saving throw.
Yes. The DC is. It has spell-like abilities.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to just add that to the?
Just add it to the DC.
All right. So, 27, 37.
29. It's going to use a immediate action psychic power to reroll a will save that it failed. It's a thing that I think Chaga can do. It's like one of the mental defense psychic spells. It gets a 38 on the second one. You see, like, the spell was coming almost towards it, like you could almost see the spell, and it put up this like crystalline defense that kept it at bay. The dragon does not look pleased.
There are many problems in this room.
And Barnabas does not live through next round.
Well,
Thogrim and
who
Howie.
else is up there?
Thogrim.
Who's up there?
Doesn't look like Howie's out, so
Can you tell me where there is a surface?
Is it
under the water.
and there's,
How deep
oh,
is
and there's a
that?
platform here.
Oh, there's also a platform they put out for you with the. It's a floating disc.
So the platform won't hold Howie, but it will hold tiny Howies, which will be in case will become big, and that'll be too big for that platform.
Yeah, you can use their platform against them to summon the Howie. You have to throw them down on the ground. Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah,
Papa.
so that's a move. We don't have haste up, right?
No, we don't have
Give me an attack roll. Don't roll a 1 to see if you.
Yeah. He'll be back he'll be here in a few rounds.
Right. Your ranged attack is pretty good. You're built for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's right on the edge, but how he grew and then is now flying, I guess.
He has fly.
What imperial trickery is this?
Okay.
Glimmer.
Am I close enough? That I'm not. For fuck's sake.
They've brought such nice gear as offering.
Oh, fuck that.
One throw. And he's
Actually, Howie
I'll see
flies.
which out of my ear
He
while I'm through the
flies
sword.
towards me. He flies towards me, and we're going to.
Okay, so he took a move. This one took an immediate action. I'll just mark that down because it's got one less action.
Well, his dragon action is used.
Yep.
Actually, he's here. He can see the dragon.
Yeah, they're crawling along the wall like cats.
He can see the dragon.
There's something about them making themselves weightless. They're just digging into the walls with their sheer strength of their claws. You have you weigh 0.1 pound. You can climb wherever the fuck you want.
I would point 1 pound, launch myself across the...
Right. Yep.
Howie aims.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Vital Strike using the named Cannon Shot Dragon.
Okay. You boosted all this up
I
before
drank
A?
him before.
Okay.
This is the greater one. Yeah, let's roll. 9. Yeah.
What's their touch AC?
Their touch AC is 49.
Their touch AC is 49.
Yep.
Is there a bird song going?
There is.
Fucking bit. Fucking right. Okay.
And a good roll.
And a good hope. Okay, let's get this calculated.
They've got 4 spells up, and they seem to be able to like just conjure these weird little
Okay.
crystalline barriers.
So, looking at weakness.
This is a mythic Vital Strike or a...
Yeah. Heroism, Energy Siege, so 4. And it's 4, right? Yours? Your
Plus 4, yeah.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 13. The cannonball is 7.
Oh, are you using the new cannonball that you found?
Yeah.
The Dragon Bane cannonball?
Nice.
17. And
This thing is enough of a dragon to still count as dragon.
17 plus 22.
You don't roll ones though. Every time you roll one, you're like, maybe I should have took that power word if I rolled one. I just say fuck that.
39.
Yep.
What's their AC?
Currently, with their spells up, 49.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to get rid of the spells, boys.
Oh, you whiff it?
So the cannonball goes right into the. Actually, give me a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to see where you put it, because you might have sent your cannonball into the opening of another plane, so it might not be able to return back to you.
Okay. You want me to roll a what, sir?
If you roll a 2, 3, 4, 5
Okay.
on a D8. No, 5 is the wall. It would rebound. Okay, yeah, 5. 2 through 5 on a D8. 6. Okay, so it bounced off the wall here, and then 1 is it bounced and fell into the water. 2 is it's still kind of hanging on the wall. 3, it's into the stone pretty damn far. Now 1, it bounces off the wall. You kind of shatter part of the stone and the crystal, and then it's doing its returning power and coming back to you.
Okay. I think Barnabus led this off with fucking up. So,
Hey.
We're gonna have to get rid of either. We're gonna have to get rid of
The spawn of
spells.
geodes.
oh, you do both.
Both of them are now roaring with their dragon fear aura.
Why are you mad, bro?
The DC of the Frightful Presence is 31.
Okay. So,
I don't know who has put up their.
our the greater
Greater
heroism
heroism.
lady is not here.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Barnabas has it, but apparently this place just snuck up on us. So
I don't think that's correct.
Bard Song does add to this.
Yes, it does.
yeah, you get a +4 from Barnabas.
All right.
Good Hope gives you a bonus.
Slake is getting the Bard Song, and then he has Bravery +4. So
Barnabas
Slake
makes it.
Slake makes the first one,
Oh, I don't make it.
6.
and he makes the second one.
It's a DC.
29.
Oh,
Barnabas
fuck.
fails.
Okay, so you are shaken.
So this is will
Okay,
save.
Brenos makes both of them.
Okay.
Shut up, metal.
Slake made both of them. The +4 Bard Song and the +4
Racial or the bravery bonus.
Bravery bonus from Fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, he's the most vulnerable of you right now, swimming around in the water.
Ah! Why couldn't I roll like that? I'm trying to kill a dragon. So wait, did I?
You rolled twice.
Yeah, I made them both.
Okay.
Question: do I?
What about Widget?
Widget failed the first one.
Okay, so you are shaken, and
The
then
main
Thogrim.
cannon shot is used up, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Eamon?
Hang on. Bartholomews and morale bonus doesn't count.
I'll have to roll for.
It's got a +13 plus. Because of his shield.
Oh, he's got the Dragon Slayer shield.
Yeah. So plus he's actually got a better shot than Barnabas. 30.
Yeah, he makes it.
Yep.
What did I say? 29 or 31?
29.
Okay.
Alright.
I think you said both. If we
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it is. I'm adding 2 to what I'm seeing on my stats, so it is actually 31.
Okay, then
Yeah.
he failed. Oh,
Okay.
he failed one. Let's see if he fails the other one.
And if you fail shaken by 2 sources, I believe it turns into fear.
I think dragons, like each fear entry has a different description there.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna look at frightful
the frightful presence.
He
presence.
makes the other ones.
Okay, so he's.
You don't need to just determine that rule problem.
All right, and this
How we
shaken lasts for 23 rounds.
That lasts forever.
How he made the first one. Not the second one.
Okay, Howie is shaken. All right, the dragons are fearsome. You didn't have a first good round, and they're scary.
Yep.
Now, what are they gonna do?
We are in the least optimal position.
We could be better.
So this dragon, 5 foot steps down.
That's the one that used the extra action, or no?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, 2 actions left.
Oh no, it's not gonna 5 foot step down. It's gonna miss Barnabus to hit Brenos, or it. Okay, it will prismatic spray.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Okay. Is it casting a spell ability or is it a spell?
It is casting like a spell ability.
You bastard.
It spreads its wings in this very purplish series of colors. It gets Howie, it gets Widget, it gets Brenos, and it gets Slake. We will go in order of initiative. Brenos, so you're getting hit first.
Okay. Want me to roll a d8?
Sure.
Alright, let's roll a d8. Let's see if we can go to another plane. Brown's quest.
Yeah.
2. I think I'm getting hit
All
by
right.
electricity.
You get hit with a blast of orange-ish light. Reflex save for half for 40 acid damage.
Okay. What's the DC?
20.
I have it.
7.
Let me just. Yeah, I have it. It's 38 or something like that.
Okay.
Reflex save.
All right, then Widget. D8.
I don't want to go to a bad place. I don't want to. 5 is.
5 is Flesh to Stone Fort Negates.
Okay, Widget with the -2 fear penalty. We're going to use that bless for the roll twice.
Okay.
Because
You don't want to be turned into a
rock in the middle of
an amethyst statue. They just take off your head and add you to the collection.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm good. Thanks.
you good with that?
So this is plus.
Technically, there's a soul in there. Geod's not.
Yep.
Geod's not picky.
2 number 1d20 plus.
You're pretty smart.
We're just fucking genius. Natural 20, and I rolled twice because that natural 1 would have sucked.
Okay. You felt your skin turning into like amethyst. You're like, no. And for the first time, it's almost like your skin and bone turned into incorporeal as this stuff tried to grow over you. You might have got a hint of what turning and giving in to the Shadow Fiend might give you.
Won't be a stone, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah, you guys heard that in your voice. Won't be a stone, that's for sure. Something about it being neat. Alright, Howie, is that the next initiative? Yeah, Howie, give me a d8.
Yeah.
I love how I'm making you roll the damage for yourself.
1.
Oh, okay, alright.
Just some fire.
20 points of fire damage, reflex save for half.
We're at a resistance that is more than 20.
Okay, so your resist fire just it absorbs sort of a reddish purple glow, and then we've got Slake in the water. I think this spell has SR, so he's immune.
Okay. Let's see it gets the electricity down.
Unless he okay, we'll roll a d8. Let's see what.
It's everyone in the water.
Poison. He's immune to poison, so.
Your green shit doesn't scare me.
How are you gonna get up there? Sorry.
Climb.
How are you gonna get up there?
All right, so that was a standard, and it used its dragon attack. It's got a single attack left. Let's see if we can do something. It is going to quicken True Strike. Just get ready for the next round. Geode spawn right in Brenos' face. Wow, look at this. This guy with the silver sword.
Why did you hit him? Does the cannonball return, by the way?
At the start of your next turn.
Yep.
It arrives beside something.
Okay.
It's a cannonball. Normally it arrives in your hand, you have to catch it, but it's a cannonball, so.
Guy from these 20s or whatever. Big belly.
Okay, this worm, its scales and little crystalline growths and geodes just begin to glow with this massive light. And this light aura begins to shine around it.
I don't like light auras.
We need to get rid of their spells.
What a jackass.
A 60-foot aura. Alright. All within must make will saves each round to avoid being stunned if under bleh hit dice or confused if above bleh hit dice.
I've got the power of Drika on my side. I'm always confused.
Alright, I think you guys are all 15 hit dice. No, you guys are all 16th level?
No.
No, Eamon is
Eamon's
not.
not.
Okay. Eamon has a slightly different effect each round. So I guess it's on this. So everyone in that aura needs to make a will save.
Spell-like ability, I'm assuming?
It is a supernatural ability
Okay.
to bend the light.
What about Howie?
It's a will save?
Yep, and let me just get the DC. The DC of its thing is 30.
He will save
23. He has no business being with us. I'm sorry.
No, we have to roll as well.
So far, they're using AoE powers. Alright, so.
That means that Eamon is stunned. So he drops what he's holding.
Barnabus has metal. He ignores it and whatever the secondary effect is if it has one.
Okay. Widget is in this aura.
Okay. Is this. So, Widget has light sensitivity. Does that matter here?
The thing is called Scintillating Aura.
Oh, wait, do I?
A color from its scales. So it's a... No, it's not light, it's color. So...
It's Mickey Yak. Oh, is it like an illusion?
Nope, supernatural.
Alright.
It's actual...
Is it illusion effect?
No.
F you caused by SU.
Alright, so.
Barnabas made it.
Okay.
Okay, so I've already used that power. Do I want to use a moment of prescience on this? Can't post hoc do it. The DC was what?
30?
Yeah, I'm good at moment of prescience. Moment of prescience is done.
Okay.
I don't roll a 1, I'm good.
Alright. No!
And I would have made it either way with the roll, but we're going to ignore
Alright,
that.
and then the round will be every round at the beginning of his turn. If it's still using this power, you guys have to make your saves again. That's what we'll call a round. Okay, that was a supernatural ability. That's a standard action to activate. Then it's going to it's going to... Oh shit, I can't do a Vital Strike and a spell at the same time. Barnabus, you look easy to hit. I don't know what your AC is. It's going to... I can't combine that. What's the mythic power where you get an extra action? It's an attack or a...
It's amazing initiative.
It gives you an extra move at low levels.
Oh,
right?
it gives you an extra
Attack or... Okay, that's
a move
right.
action.
Okay. And then...
a non-spell casting action.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Which could be a standard.
No.
No, single action.
Single action.
Yeah.
A single act that is not a spell.
Okay. So it has its last action left, its dragon action, and potentially a mythic action if it wants to. But
Yep.
they're all individual
Yep.
actions. Okay. Alright, so with its last action, it's going to quick entry strike.
Okay.
It then is going to bite you with its dragon action.
Okay, I'll take my AOO for it going to bite me.
Yep.
Alright. Gonna get you back, you son of... God damn it. Alright. AC 53.
There we go.
Yes, the sword bites.
Okay. I will spend a mythic point to double the damage just to let him know I'm there.
Nice!
This one is a problem.
Okay, 176 damage. And then I will intimidate the dragon.
Right away. Concentrate on that.
You yell at me, I yell at you. I'm the primal guy.
You raging yet?
Oh yeah, he's raging.
Not bad on.
It's not bloodied.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been nice.
A little nice. Come on.
I will spend 2 rounds of rage to re-roll that.
Okay.
75 on the intimidate.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
So the
that's
DC
all
is
sword.
10 plus its hit dice plus its wisdom modifier.
Carry 2.
Okay, and then something for its size.
It's 5 for being bigger than me.
The DC is 43.
Okay, gets to make a will save or be frightened.
Poop itself. It dies.
29.
Okay, you barely make the will save to not be frightened.
All right. So it's still shaken though for.
Oh, it's shaken for a long time.
Everyone's afraid of everybody.
Yeah, you beat it by. So the DC is 43, and you rolled a what? Minus
75.
75. Divide by 5. So for 6 rounds, I think
It's
it's
+1.
7 rounds. Okay. I'll just mark that down here.
Okay, you can bite me. Feel free to bite me, sir.
6, 7. Yep.
You get a +4 bonus to hit and damage.
Uh-oh. 20 plus 33 plus 20 for plus 4 minus.
It's a good thing you true struck because my AC is actually decent against that bonus to hit.
Yep. With a BAB of 23, what's my power attack?
It would be 6.
Okay, and then you can spend a mythic point to not
Take the penalty.
take the penalty. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's mythic power attacking you.
Okay, that's fine.
AC 69.
AC 69. He would have missed without the true strike.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
And then for a two-handed weapon, effectively,
it's
they
6
babble
times 20 is
through-
18. And then, but you got mythic power attack,
Yep.
so it would be. Let me see. It's a little bit higher than mine.
Yep.
It would be 25, I think. It's 25, 26.
Okay. The thing bit you for 52 points of damage.
Okay, I've got DR6/nothing.
Okay.
It's 48 damage. Ain't no thing.
Put a chicken wing.
Okay, you want to play this game again?
No, it doesn't like this.
It doesn't like it, eh? Okay.
So
Do it again!
it did its scintillating aura as a standard. It true struck. It used its draconic attack to attack you. Now it could spend
And it can spend a
Mythic
mythic
point.
point for other action if it wants to.
for another action to attack you, and it has to be a single action.
Yep.
He's got his power attack up.
He's got his mythic power attack up, so he doesn't
Yeah.
get a penalty.
Yep. And I think with this attack he gets his.
-5. Get rid of attack penalty.
And no true strike.
Nope. Earthquake.
No, you know what? I think it's gonna. Use the action to. Oh, if I move away from Barnabus, it's right in my face.
Yeah, right here. What? You spare parts, bud.
The spare parts, bud. I miss that show.
I can quicken that. Why would I want to do that? I don't. No, I think it's done. I think it's finished its round. Which leaves us to Eamon.
Stunned.
Drops his shit.
Drops his shit.
Is he floating down, or he's not making fly checks? So he's floating down to the water at like 60 feet per round.
Yeah, I think he's just at the water's edge. Slake? Slake is swimming. He can make those swim checks. He is going to launch a javelin from where he is.
Is it one of the special ones?
He's going to use one of the special ones, yeah.
Yes, get rid of the magic.
I'm going to tick off one of the Cicerwood javelins.
If he makes this, he is truly the goat. If he doesn't make this, he's also a goat, but it's not like the greatest of all time. He's just a goat.
I'm gonna throw a stick from the water on
He's going to couch his javelin and two-handed throw it.
Full round action, yeet.
Yep. He's using power throw, power attack, and he's raging with his mutagen.
Mythic power attack, or
Yeah, he's got mythic power attack.
so. But is he spending?
Is he
the mythic?
spending the points? So that
Let me just
eliminate the penalty.
yeah, just let me double check that he's got mythic power attack. His feats are mythic feats. He's got mythic power attack, so
Spend
the mythic point. Okay.
for the hit.
Yeah. Combat pool. He hasn't spent any of his mythic yet today, so that's a good idea. All right, let's go back to his character sheet, and I will do the couching attack without the power attack. So he's at plus 37, and then Bard Song. -2 for having, like, he's basically treading water.
Yep.
So AC 51.
That is, with range penalties, that's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, the range penalty. So he's in second range increment. So AC 49 hits it.
It's ridiculous. He's the goat.
He kind of thrusts out the water and launches this thing.
shotgun. Holy shit.
I'm currently envisioning like an in utero album cover, but with Slake swimming with a javelin.
All right, it's the base damage plus the Bard Song, and then Slake gets through
We see what these do.
Magic, Silver, Cold Iron, and Alignment DR with his weapons, and this creature has DR Magic. So the javelin goes sinking into him for 59 points of damage.
What about the magic?
That's good damage too. What does the Sisterwood do?
The Sisterwood allows him to do Dispelling attack as per the rogue sneak attack power. So he rolls a d20 plus his character level, and can dispel a thing. Yep.
Poof spell, poof spell.
All the spells?
No, Aspel.
Just Aspel.
All the spells?
He gets rid of 7th level magic. Let me see.
Not gonna do it.
The Amethyst Dragon at this level is a 11th level caster. He's going to roll a mythic point. 9. He doesn't dispel anything.
It's okay.
It's alright, Slake. It's alright.
Yeah, he's now treading water.
hit it.
He
I
did
didn't
59
hit.
damage. Fuck you! With a fucking non-magical javelin.
Stick with a stick. Yeah.
Pointy twig.
All right, there are creatures that are coming out of the walls.
Oh, shite.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, what the damn. Ooh.
Hey, bud.
They are draconic looking, but they're more crystalline than the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And these crystal golems are large.
Okay. They don't count as
I
dragons,
see a
I'm assuming.
big purple thing.
They just phase out of the wall, so this thing is right next to Brenos when it phases out.
There's a huge
And then this
purple,
one is phasing out of the wall right around water level.
Okay. Is it doing anything or is it just phasing out?
It phases out and it's going to attack Brenos on
Okay,
the one
I'll
on the
take my
side.
AO for it phasing out, and then I'll take my AOs for each of its attacks.
Oh, because when things come in.
If they enter a square that I threaten,
Okay.
he's twitchy.
I understand why both parties wanted Brenos in their dragon hunting crew.
I'm glad these guys took him.
All right. 1d20.
These guys are very
So
squishy.
it's not a dragon, right?
It's not a dragon.
Okay. So
It's just a crystalline entity that's the shape of the dragon.
AC 58.
Oh yeah, you're shattering it.
Okay, does it have...
DR adamantine?
Oh, it's got DR adamantine. Is it critical?
No.
Okay. Alright, so this is 2d6 plus 68 damage.